Hello, hello, and welcome back to Taurus Does Tarot. Right now I am doing some elemental updates, and this one is going to be for fire signs. Not much, but that's okay. Doesn't need to be the perfect sound to cleanse the space, right? Let's see what's going on. Ooh, all right, off to a good start, I'd say. Got some Aries energy for you. Okay, more fire. Wow, 3 wands in a row. Not actually wands, this isn't a wand, but 3 fire cards in a row. Just gonna pull and pull and pull. What should we do in the center? Let's go with pyramids today. I'm digging the idea of a pyramid. Okay, and then we'll do this. All right, and bottom of the deck, 10 of discs, wealth. All right, so off to a strong start there, fire signs. But let's see what's really happening for you this week. Okay, so we have the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Emperor is major arcana, but it is the Aries card, so it does have that fire presence about it. The Emperor is in control. He runs his kingdom. He rules over his domain. He has the Empress by his side. He is above the knights. He is the number 1 ruler. I think he's actually number 4 in the deck. He's number 4 in the deck. I think the Empress is number 3. Ladies first, always, right? So he's there, he's in control, he's got the power. Sorry. Queen of Cups, okay, so she is the nurturer, the mother, the lover, the soft and gentle compassion, but I was thinking of a different word. Comfort. That was, yeah, she's the comforter. Comforting. Soft. I'm getting just like softness, okay? So they don't contrast each other, but they're definitely different. They have way different energies. The Emperor is more about his work and about his duties, whereas the Queen is more about her people and her pleasures, okay? Then we have the Ace of Wands and the Art card. The Art card is Sagittarius, so that's 2 out of 3 of the fire signs popping up right at the beginning of the reading. So we have the Ace of Wands is sort of like getting your emotions under control and having a good grip on them, and the Art card is your craft and what you're good at, and sort of not necessarily your source of power, but definitely like not a peak or power. The pinnacle, maybe? 2 of Wands, more fire, and the Ace of Discs. So the 2 of Wands, for me, I always think of it as a relationship card because it is the 2 wands crossing, intersecting, becoming one, right? And Dominion, from my understanding, is like domestication. So very big relationship card. Ace of Discs, securing the bag, having your money right, being solid, right? You got that disc. And then, of course, the 10 of Wealth being at the bottom of the deck, heavy on the positive financial reading, okay? Then we have the 5 of Swords and the Prince of Discs, okay? So something is going on where we're feeling like well-balanced, very secure, very stable, and then all of a sudden it's kind of like 5 of Swords shows up, defeat, with the Prince of Discs. So we've been having these good solid money cards, but the Prince of Discs doesn't necessarily make very much. So he's kind of there, and it's kind of like, not that you're going down a step, but at the same time he might not be collecting in the same way that you want to be, okay? 5 of Discs, I'm sorry, 5 of Swords being defeat, it's like you can either overcome it or it can overcome you. And in this scenario, it almost seems like maybe you crack under pressure and kind of lose out on what you had. But you still got it, you just don't have as much, okay? And then right here we have the 7 of Wands valor. So just being brave, facing it head on, going all in, not worrying so much about the outcome. Okay. Up top of our pyramid, we have the Magician. So staying in your magic, performing, being you. Okay. Seven of Swords, futility. Knight of Swords, double air energy. Futility, pointless conflicts, no resolution, not getting anywhere. Knight of Swords, pushing a little too hard, being very challenging. Yes, hardworking and dedicated, but also a little feisty, kind of aggressive, okay? More Swords, Ten of Swords, ruin. Eight of Wands to go with the Seven of Wands, and the Chariot, Cancer energy, okay? Water. So Ten of Swords, ruin, it's almost like whatever it is that's going on, this was not a problem for so long, but it just suddenly became a problem, and now it's a huge problem. Whatever it is. All right, so Ten of Swords, ruin, everything's falling apart. Eight of Wands, swiftness. You have to act quickly, and you have to base it on how you feel in the moment. This is not a logical decision. This is not going to be fixed with, what's another word for like logic? I was trying not to repeat myself, but like that's what I mean. So, whichever. And then the Chariot, smooth sailing, being able to continue down your path. So letting things fall apart so that you can rebuild them might be the best way for you to keep going. But I don't know, it doesn't seem like an extremely difficult situation to be in necessarily. It just seems like an unexpected one, right? So stuff to think about, fire signs. Let's see what's going on in the work life. Oh, I was going to do meditations for this. Forgot about that. Let's just pull. We've got the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Six of Discs, success. And Eight of Cups, indolence. Okay, so let's see. When I stick to my morals and values, only I can create my success or failure. When I stick to my morals and values, only I can create my success or failure. I like it. All right, now let's see what's going on in the work life of fire signs. These are a little messed up. Okay. That was a lot. I'm not taking them all. We don't do demons like that around here. Okay, I'm looking for like 1, maybe 2, possibly 3. Not 6. Oh, Beelzebub it is. Beelzebub came right out. He used to come up quite a bit, but it's been a while. He's the one with the flies, I think. Beelzebub. Okay. The title, The Lord of the Flies, did not only apply to the fly's attraction to decay. Beelzebub was once thought to be a very powerful oracle because the flies were his eyes and ears. The phrase, to be a fly on the wall, is a perfect modern-day example of how ideas exist even now. A fly on the wall was once a servant of Beelzebub, but is now a metaphor for a desire to be an invisible listener in a room. How often do we wish to be a fly on the wall to witness someone's embarrassing or dangerous secrets? Perhaps the desire to listen in where we cannot is sometimes for good, but we should consider that sometimes it is not. Beware of the line between curiosity and nosiness. If there's some shit going on at work and nobody's telling you about it, there's probably a reason they're not telling you about it. Mind your business. Stay in your lane. Focus on yourself, okay? Don't ask, don't tell, right? Anyway, that's what I got for you, fire signs. So I hope it helped. I will see you next week. Ta-ta!